Yeah, if you talk about the Indian pulp and paper industry, it always follows the GDP. It's around 68% growth is always expected. But in that, if you want to bifurcate and then focus between the paper and the packaging board, there is a big shift which has happened pre-COVID and the post-COVID. Pre-COVID packaging was around 14% and paper was around 8%. Now both are almost like 68%. It averaged out to that. And the emerging trend also to 2030, we talk about maximum it can reach up to 89%. Because the market overall demand has come down. Partly maybe due to the digital wave which is happening across. But the positive side of it, the trend will continue to upward grow, but it will be in 1 or 2% each year. And we are very positive about the paper industry growth in future. Pulp and paper industry, people used to be talking only about ISO 9000, then 14001. Now it is 45001, then LG certification. But today when you talk about, it's like a next level. You talk about, blue rating system, golden peacock, quality rating system. Then you talk about, green co rating system, sustainability, and generally recognized as safe, grass, and earlier and now also the concept again emerging is, food grade certification like BRC IoT. We talked about in ISO on equipment safety and the human safety. Here we talk about the product safety in BRC IoT. And those type of things are well recognized globally, and the paper industry has to gear up with all those things. In IPPTA in the last 60 years, it started in 1963, and from there, in the last 50 years, we have been covering always the key topics, the challenging topics in the Indian pulp and paper industry for the paper mills. Now, in the last 2 years or 3 years, we have been focusing about the problematic areas in a paper mill, the environmental challenges and the corporate reporting system, ESG reporting system, and the sustainability issues, and what are the issues that are being faced by the industry, and what are the possible solutions, and globally how people are dealing with it. So that knowledge, we are bringing in towards this knowledge platform. And IPPTA all along in the last 60 years has been seen or viewed as a knowledge platform, bridging the technocrats and the entrepreneurs and the business owners and the mill people together. That's a great platform. Now today, if you talk about in the last 2 conferences and going forward in the next 1 year, we are going to talk about how to, upskill the workforce and how to have the very typical innovative HR policies, suiting to the digital era, to hire the best of the talent and to retain them. And the second thing is how do we, upskill the people? In paper industry, generally people are between 35 and 50. How do we upskill them for using AI tools and techniques? And those type of things now we are going to focus in the next 2-3 conferences.